that Gutfeld talks about you all the time.
Who is he? Really, who is he?
I don't watch the show.
He has his
I don't watch the show. Yeah.
I guess he's just obsessed with me.
Next, Joy's gonna say she's never heard a car.
Joy Behar walked onto the set like it was just another routine episode, but she had no clue the day would end with her ego in pieces. On the surface, she kept that signature smirk, but behind it, total collapse. Greg Gutfeld didn't show up to swap banter. He showed up to deliver a reality check wrapped in razor-sharp sarcasm. For the first time in ages, Joy was out of lines. No sass, no sting, just stunned silence as her bravado buckled live on camera.
Knowing me is as believable as her red hair. But obsession? I mean, come on, Joy. Where would you even get that idea? Like Joy Behar's face, it's looking worse and worse by the day. More full of crap than Joy Behar after a night of scotch at Taco Bell. Her being named Joy is like me being named ugly. Joy wasn't there on the show. Apparently Mondays are her days off when she feeds in the pasture. It now smells like a humid day inside Joy Behar's moo-moo. And the motives stink worse than Joy Behar's jog bra. I mean, assuming she jogs. Oh, wait, there she is. She has a point. Maybe I am obsessed, but some people are obsessed with Bigfoot, and they don't get to see him on TV.
This wasn't some back-and-forth banter. It was a strategic dismantling. Joy Behar came in swinging, ready with snappy remarks and her usual liberal flair. But Greg, he was built different. Calm, controlled, dangerous. She tried to dominate with eye rolls and smug dismissals, but Greg sliced through her defense like it was paper. What she thought would be a lively exchange turned into a cold-blooded takedown. No backup from her panel. No applause. Just the slow unraveling of her argument in real time.
Elon Musk of being pro-apartheid, but then begged him afterwards not to sue. Musk lawyers have yet to comment because they're still checking to see if it's legal to sue a cow. Shots fired. It's a legal question. I don't know why it's so upsetting. I don't make the rules in this country.
Gutfeld didn't play it safe. He played for keeps. His lines weren't just funny, they were calculated strikes. Each one hit with surgical precision, cutting deeper than anyone expected. Joy assumed this would be a debate. Instead, she walked into a verbal execution. Greg wasn't reacting, he was commanding. Think sniper in a suit, delivering hits with perfect timing and zero effort. And the silence. That wasn't awkwardness. That was the sound of power shifting.
A medical hospital that displays human misfailure. Like, it's like here, let's look at this political oddity. You know, it's like, it really is like the left-wing equivalent of a carnival sideshow, except instead of bearded ladies and fat clowns and two-headed cows. Well, let me rephrase that. But The View is a victim of the sunk cost fallacy. You know, how can you now speak the truth when for years you've been telling lie after lie after lie? Now you're carrying this big bag of rocks around you because it's too harmful for their ego to admit that we really were dishonest. And they could be honest. All they would have to say is, look, we hate Trump so much, we were willing to lie about Joe Biden because we felt he was preferable. We thought our lying and our cover-up was on your behalf. Just say that. You're still scum.
Funny how it turned out. Joy Behar, the woman who made a career roasting others with sarcasm, suddenly found herself cornered. At first, Greg tossed out light digs with a smirk, but the tone shifted. The charm faded. He zeroed in like a hawk. Every weak spot in her logic. He picked them apart, one by one. Her long-standing TV dominance. It cracked. All those years of holding court meant nothing when she was face-to-face with someone who didn't flinch and didn't miss.
All monsters of The View say they'd never heard of you-know-who. True, the show that makes mornings hell claim that my name doesn't ring a bell. It's time for
Our View on The View. Ugh.
Yeah, the witch's coven finally shows me some lovin'. Yesterday on The View, yours truly was the subject of conversation. Apparently the broads have no idea who I am.
You could sense the tension shift. Joy started faltering, losing rhythm, fumbling phrases, reaching for her usual punch that just wasn't there. Meanwhile, Gutfeld remained perfectly still, like a predator watching its target wear itself out. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. Every comeback was laced with calm, cutting precision. She tried to fight back, but every attempt fell flat. This wasn't two equals duking it out. This was one-sided mastery on full display, and the room knew it.
Candidate Tim Scott dropped by the Furry 5 earlier today, and I thought the U.S. had a distinct policy against torture. He took the opportunity to call them out over crap Joy Behar recently said about him, specifically that he doesn't get systemic racism, which is like saying Brian Stelter doesn't get Ben & Jerry's. But Joy Behar gets racism after all. She's been black on Halloween. Yeah. But Joy wasn't there on the show. Apparently Mondays are her days off when she feeds in the pasture. But that is convenient, right? It's like one of my aunts dies every...
And then Greg dropped the final hammer, not with volume, but with intellect. He let her speak, let her theories unravel, and then calmly picked them apart. No shouting, no interruption, just surgical logic and timing. He circled her points like a shark sniffing weakness, and the second it showed, he moved in. Each comeback shattered her claims. No meltdown, just a slow, strategic breakdown. Enjoy. She sat there with no script, no rescue, and no doubt, she'd just been outplayed, outmatched, and outdone, right in her own house.